Characteristics of living organisms. All living organisms show the following characteristics. Number 1, nutrition. This is a process where organisms obtain food and utilize it. Plants manufacture their own food, while other organisms feed on already manufactured food. Non-living organisms or non-living things do not feed. So one way of distinguishing between living and non-living is nutrition. A second characteristic is respiration. Respiration is a process whereby organisms break down foods in cells to produce energy. In most cases, oxygen is used while carbon dioxide, water, and energy are the products. Gaseous exchange is a process in which organisms take in gases from the surrounding and release other gases to the surroundings. All living organisms have mechanisms of taking in air rich in oxygen and give out air rich in carbon dioxide across specialized gaseous exchange surfaces. The oxygen used in respiration, that is, the oxygen is used in respiration to oxidize food substrates to produce energy. Another characteristic of all living things is growth and development. Growth is defined as irreversible increase in size and mass, while development is an increase in complexity of structure brought about by specialization of cells to perform different functions. That is, the different cells in the body get modified to be able to perform specific function. Reproduction is another characteristic of living organisms. Reproduction is a process by which organisms give rise to new ones of the same kind. Reproduction ensures continuity of the species because individual organisms have a limited lifespan. So it's only through reproduction that the entire group of organisms can be kept living. That is, members of a particular group of organisms are kept alive since individual members have limited lifespan. So to keep that group of organisms alive, the individual members must reproduce to replace those that die in time. Excretion is another characteristic of living organisms. Excretion is the removal of waste or harmful byproducts of biochemical reactions in the cells. Such wastes or byproducts, if left to accumulate, may poison the cells. So it is important that these waste materials are removed as they are produced. Movement and locomotion is another characteristic. Movement refers to the change in position by a part of the body, or if it is the change in position of the entire organism, then that is locomotion. So change in position by whole organism is locomotion, while movement is just change in part of the body. Movement is necessary for it enables organism to search for food, shelter, mates, to escape predator or hostile conditions. Movement in plants includes folding of leaves, folding of flowers, or growth either toward or away from light and other environmental factors. And lastly, irritability. Irritability in living organisms enables them to detect changes in the environment. These changes are known as stimuli. So living organisms detect stimuli and respond to them. That is irritability. The ability of an organism to detect stimuli and respond to them. For example, when removing your hand from a hot object, that is irritability. When plants grow toward source of light, that is irritability. Non-living things do not respond to such changes, so it's only living organisms that show irritability.